fees, taxes, costs, they're all going up for everybody pretty much right now, no matter where you are in the world. And a US state, Michigan, has passed a new law to increase annual fees for over 100,000 residents next year. And then they called it an unintended consequence of what needed to happen. Really, I think it sounds pretty intended to me, but let's have a look at this full story here, guys. Michigan's electric vehicles drivers might get an unpleasant birthday surprise next year in 2026 due to a controversial new budget policy, according to the Michigan Republic, who reported on this story originally. As more Americans switch to EVs and the country's vehicle landscape evolves, change begins to occur at scale. There are intentional outcomes, but Michigan is claiming this is an unintentional one, because the traffic infrastructure maintenance in that state is partly state funded, and around half of those funds come from taxes levied on gasoline. However, the more people that drive electric vehicles, less gasoline is going to be sold, so they need to find a new way to tax you instead. Because of course they do. When lawmakers considered a potential shortfall in the state's 2026 budget, they proposed raising Michigan's EV registration fees. When they finalized and passed a 2026 budget, it included novel registration fees for EVs and hybrids, which increased by $50 and $100 respectively. Before Michigan's 2026 budget was adopted, Michigan Energy Innovation Business Council energy policy expert, what a title that is, wow, they must have a really big door to put that on, Sophia Schuster, pointed out that the proposed fees would be the highest in the US, effectively penalizing EV drivers for going electric, though they would still be saving quite a lot per mile if driving the car enough. In addition to enjoying lower maintenance costs, such as no oil changes. And of course, it passed. Of course it did. Schuster told Michigan Public that the change would only rustle up an additional $8 million per year, which was really a drop in the bucket for Michigan's roads. But people are forgetting one big thing here. Electricity is taxed anyway, isn't it? So even though they're obviously not paying for gasoline tax, they're not paying for the tax on gasoline because they're not buying gasoline, they are still being taxed on electricity, aren't they? It's not given out for free now, is it? So, yeah, it seems like it's not that big of a change, but it's just the principle of it, isn't it? It's just the principle of it, isn't it? But the thing is, this is just going to put people off wanting to get EVs, because even though, yes, they are in general cheaper to run and maintain than gasoline-powered equivalents, they are more expensive to buy at first if you're going for something new. If you're going for something used, it's a bit different. But of course, with things like the tax credit going away for EVs, we're going to see a decline in EV sales. So even though they're all about going electric and all that publicly, in private, they're just wanting to make a quick buck out of it. Simple as that. So let me know your thoughts on this in the comments below, guys. Do you live in Michigan? Do you drive an EV in Michigan? I want to hear what you have to say about this one. Same for hybrid drivers as well. You guys are getting charged more too. It's not just the EV drivers here. But yeah, they're very much saying one thing and doing another. That's not like politicians, is it? Like, share, comment, subscribe if you want to see more of this, guys. Have a fantastic day wherever you're on the world today, and we'll see you very soon.